welcome to story time. I have a story today about the little gnome who had to stay home, and it's written by Susan Perrow. Little gnome was confused. Why did he have to stay home? Didn't everyone know that little gnomes love to roam? He couldn't go out to gnome school. He couldn't play with his friends in the forest, and his friends couldn't visit him. Little gnome was stuck in his tree root home. At least he could look out his window through the rocks and the tree roots, and he was surprised that there was so much to see out there in the world. Little ants came scurrying by. And brightly coloured beetles were climbing up and down the fallen autumn leaves. Honeybees came buzzing by, gathering pollen from the flowers to take home to their hive. And floppy-eared rabbits were hopping in and out of their burrows. Perhaps you'll see one of those around soon. He even spotted a bilby, and they are very rare indeed. But even with these things to watch, little gnome was growing impatient. Why did he have to keep staying home? It didn't make sense to him why he could not roam. And then, when he sat, he became very still and very quiet. He climbed up closer to Mother Tree and listened to her tree song. Mother Tree whispered to him, "Things are not as they used to be, but trust me, soon you will be free. Trust me, trust me." And together they sang the tree song. With roots going deep in the earth, your branches reach high up above. Breathe in deep and slow, and open your heart to love, to love. Breathe in deep and slow, and open your heart to love. Little gnome knew in his heart that he could always trust Mother Tree. Mother Tree carried the wisdom of the whole forest. Mother Tree knew all about everything. The birds and the wind were her friends and messengers. They visited her every single day, sharing news of the big wide world. Little gnome could hear when the birds came. He could hear them singing in the branches of the tree. And little gnome could see when the wind was visiting. He could see the branches swaying this way and that, swaying this way and that. He sometimes had to close his window to keep out the leaves and the dust that this wind had scattered around. Every day Mother Tree continued to whisper to him, "Things are not as they used to be, but soon you will be free. Trust me, trust me." So little gnome had to trust, and little gnome had to wait, and soon he would be free again to leave his home amongst the rocks and tree roots, and soon he would be free to roam once again in the beautiful forest. And while he waited, he was surprised at how many things he could find to do in his cosy tree home. Little gnome could dance, and little gnome could sing, and little gnome could paint and draw and do somersaults across the floor. Little Gnome could clean and cook and curl up with a picture book, and Little Gnome could do so many things in his little tree root home. Little Gnome can dance, Little Gnome can sing, Little Gnome can paint and draw, do somersaults across the floor. Little Gnome can dance, Little Gnome can sing, Little Gnome can clean and cook, curl up with a picture book. Little Gnome can dance, Little Gnome can sing, Little Gnome can stop and breathe and sing along with Mother Tree. Maybe you can sing along with Mother Tree this time too. Let's all sing together. With roots going deep in the earth, your branches reach high up above. Breathe in deep and slow, and open your heart to love, to love. Breathe in deep and slow.